I think that just looks cleaner myself, so we'll watch the full opening. Alright, so there we are, back at the beginning of the little opening animation. It's quite long and quite involved for, you know, what it is at the time, 1983, and that. A little demo scene. And this became standard for the next two games. A little movie player. Right, so this version's a bit different. We don't have create character, we have organize a party. So, as a child, this really confused me because I always used to end up not with enough characters because I never fully understood it. But so we'll examine the register. There are no characters in the register, so let's create a character. So entry number 1, name Slegnor, sex male, race. Now, I've been having a quick look, and the recommended party is a dwarven paladin, an elven thief, a bobbit cleric, yes, and a fuzzy wizard. Now, a fuzzy wizard sounds like something you should go to the doctor about, but maybe not. So, the race is going to be dwarf, and the type paladin. Now, stats. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, should have realised when I started saying that. that I'd be putting that clip in. Alright, so I've been having a look. There's no real guides on applying stats and things like that. But looking at characters, each race has a maximum stat level. So, for example, all characters, human, elf, or bobbit, not hobbit, no copyright here, can only have a maximum strength of 75. Dwarves can have a strength of 99, but fuzzies can only have a strength of maximum strength of 25. So don't go making any fuzzy paladins. Similarly, the human and dwarves can have a maximum dexterity of 75. The bobbit 50, but the fuzzy and the elf can have 99 dex. So they're good ones for your thieves. Intelligence, human, elf, and bobbit have got 75 maximum. Dwarf 50, but your fuzzy 99. And then finally your wisdom, human, dwarf, and fuzzy 75, bobbit 99, elf 50. So based on the recommended class of a dwarven paladin because of the strength increase, elven thief because of the dex boost, the bobbit cleric will be for the wisdom, and then the fuzzy mage for the increased intelligence. And then you just got to apply the stats. So strength, we've got 50 points. The maximum we can put is 25. So let's go with 15 strength. Don't know if dex is going to be so important. Screw it. 15 dexterity, 10 intelligence, 10 wisdom. No, actually, let's not. Let's create a character again. Entry number 1. Right, so male, dwarf, paladin. So let's put 25 strength, 15, 5, and 5. Yes, let's just make him thick. Okay, so if we now examine the register, a male, dwarf, paladin, I have no idea what G stands for. But you can do look at a character, number 1. Oh, status. Good. There you go. And it gives you all your stats, hit points, XP, food and gold, weapons, and armor. Now, the interesting thing about this is you can actually swap out characters in your party at any time. So if you suddenly just think, crap, I need a druid, you can create a druid and insert it into your party, which is groundbreaking, I think, at the time. I don't think anybody had really done it. So I'm not going to have the music going whilst we're in the game. We're going to let it do its own thing, but just while I'm creating this and fiddle about my webcam. Yikes. It's a bit bright. So let's create a new character. Entry 2. Who should we have? Well, this is going to be my elf thief. Let's call you Sneaky. You could be a female. Elf thief. So your strength can be 15, 25, 5 and 5. I'm going to keep these numbers kind of the same because I don't really know how this is going to work. Create another character, number 3. This is going to be my cleric. So this is going to be Pious, the cleric. You can be a male. You're going to be a bobbit cleric. Let's give you 10. Cleric needs wisdom, don't they? So we'll give you 12 and 18. Alright. Yeah, screw it. Create last one. So this is our wizard. So this can be Gandave the wizard. You can be other, and you are a fuzzy wizard. Your strength is going to be 5, 25. Now let's recreate Gandave. Other. Oops. Fuzzy wizard. So strength can be 8. Intelligence can be 25, and your wisdom can be 9. I don't think they need wisdom. Could be wrong. So now we've created the party. Sorry, the characters. We now have to form a party. So player 1 is going to be number 1. Player 2 is number 2, number 3, and number 4. The party is formed. So if we examine the register now, they're in a party. So we've got everyone's status is good. Male dwarf paladin, female elf thief, male bobbit cleric, and a other gender fuzzy wizard called Gandave. So we now go back to the main menu and we journey onward. Okay. Music in the game. So this layout that we have here is something that is reused for the next few games. So right up at the top of the screen, what looks like a pair of boobs is actually the phases of the moon, the 2 moons. This will come into effect later on. And at the bottom you've got a wind direction, which is used for sailing. So yeah, the effectiveness of your sailing now depends on the wind. So it's a lot more involved than it used to be. And then down the right hand side is your party window. So there's me with all the details. Now you'll notice that each character has its own amount of food. So this is going to be quite interesting. So what essentially we need to do in this game is we need to defeat Exodus, the spawn of Minax and Mundane. In essence, it's their angry teenager son coming back for us because we killed the parents. So, you know, you can't just get over it and move on. So, So it tells you. Alright, so M is, I assume, magic. That's restoring. There we go, yeah. That's your mana. So look, there's a castle and a town. This town will probably be Britain. And we have some guards who appear to be Iron Man. Oh, who will transact? Good day. See, these guards have just got more courteous to everybody. So, oh yes, I forgot as well. Ultima 3 introduces the concept of line of sight and darkness. So, I can't see what's there until I go through. And then I can't see what's outside. So, it's, you know, quite an improvement. Using the same character sprites from Ultima 3, as you can see, but they move now. There's me from the previous game, looking all awesome. Exodus lies beyond the silver snake. That's getting a bit nice. Ah, Dupre. Drink up. Dupre will be a recurring character in every game from now on. Here, friend, have a drink. It costs 7 gold pieces. You pay. No. Leave my shop, you scum. Thanks a lot. So, that was Le Pub. Now, there's essentially the way that towns work now. People can be hidden in towns. You know, you got to explore the towns very much. Oh, for God's sake, there's nobody there. Okay, so A, attack, B, board, C, cast, descend, enter, fire, get chest, hand equipment that trades equipment between 2 players. Followed by prompts to determine what's to be exchanged. Ignite torch, join gold, gives all gold to a player. Climb, look, modify order, exchanges the positions of 2 players within the party. Ugh. Negate time. Other command, enter a command desired. Appear at a gem. Quit and save. Ready weapons, steal, transact, unlock. Volume, wear armor, exit, yell, Z stats. Space buys, pass, uses food. There's the various spells. Oh yeah, I'd like to point out the change in the map as well. Ultima 2, was set on Earth because of the changing of the old time and screwing with the Earth and everything. But we are now back in Sosaria again. However, it looks a lot different. It now looks like this. As you can see, it's changed a bit since last time we were here when it looked like this. So no longer a group of continents. Okay, so I'll try and explain this a bit better than I did the first time round. So the top left, Lands of Lord British, is where Ultima 3 is set. The other 3 lands, Land of Feudal Lords, Lands of Dangerous Despair, and Lands of the Dark Unknown, no longer appear in the game and can't be accessed. Following the shattering of the Gem of Immortality after defeating Mundane in Ultima 1, the other 3 continents drifted away, and whereabouts at this time are unknown. We are down to a single landmass now. Right, so I don't think there is a way to set an active member of the party. I think that comes later in the series. So, ready, weapon. Dagger. Readied. Should tell me which I'm wearing. Oh, armor skin. Right, yeah. So, wear number 1, armor cloth. So let's just see if I need to ready for 2. Weapon, dagger, ready for 2. Because they're not wearing anything that they've got. So he needs to wear for 2, and it's cloth. Ready for 3, dagger. Wear for 3, cloth. Let's just double check that he doesn't have like a staff or something. Nope. And then ready for 4, dagger. Wear for 4, cloth. Okay. Dawn comes each new pair, so that's to do with the moons. Ugh. Ho ho, you jester bastards. So, degrosser. Transact 1 direction. Rations, 1 gold piece each. How many would you like? I don't know how much gold we've got. 10? How much gold have we got? Ah, 140. Okay, so but that only buys it for 1 character. Okay, so transact 2 direction. How many do you like? Let's buy 20 for you. Transact 1, get you another 10 for 3. I would like 20 and transact 4. You'll have 20 as well. Okay, so that's the grocer. It really doesn't like you holding the keys down to walk. Weapons and armor. Round back. Ah. Only with exotic arms can you win. I'm taking arms to be the generalization for weapons and armor, not just having some like one arm that's a tuber and one that's a rocket launcher. Okay, so dagger, mace, sling, axe, bow, and sword. Now, hell, they're expensive. Now there are certain restrictions here. So I have a fighter, a cleric, a wizard, and a I don't. I have a paladin, a cleric, a fighter, a wizard, and a thief. So, for example, a cleric can equip a mace, but a wizard can't. Wizards and clerics can't equip slings, or axes, or bows, or swords, or two-handed swords, or, in fact, any weapons other than crap ones. Because they have spells, obviously. And armour-wise, a wizard can only wear cloth, a cleric can wear up to chain, a thief can wear leather as a maximum, but not above. Thieves also can only use up to swords. Can't use any of the two-handed or plus level stuff like the +4 bow or things like that. Although they can use the standard bow, which is a bit strange. Right, so let's see if we can buy buy my warrior a mace. So buy mace. Okay, sell. Transact number 2. That's my thief. So the thief can use a bow, but I don't think I'll be able to buy it. Very sorry, you haven't got the gold. Yeah, it was like 300 and odd, wasn't it? Let's try again then. Go with a sling maybe. A bit of a range option. 60 for a sling. So buy D. Him. So my cleric will buy. Give him a mace as well. And then finally, the wizard can't use anything other than the dagger, so ready number 1, he's going to have the mace. Ready number 2, he's going to have the mace. Non-owned. Oh, we bought him the sling, didn't we? Ready 2, sling. And then ready 3, the mace. Okay, so we can now transact north. Do on the list, and we can sell. What do we want to sell? A dagger. There. 2 direction. No. Sell. Dagger. Pie. It's hard to get used to doing this. Okay, so let's have a look at the armory. List. Yes. So, cloth, leather, chain and plate. Well, shit. We won't be buying any plate anytime soon. Chain, leather. I don't think anybody, excuse me, has got enough gold to buy anything, really. No. I think we're down to 75. Ah, hang on a minute. Ready for 2. D. Ready. Okay. Ah, good. I'm just going to have to check that it has actually readied a weapon for everybody now. 105 gold. That's just not enough even for leather still. Oh, of course, I haven't actually readied the bloody maces, have I? I thought I did all this. Confused now. Maybe not. Yep. And then dagger and cloth, right. So it's a shame that gold doesn't show up on that overlay as well, because that'd be really handy to know. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that that's the town of Britain, because enter the castle. Now I think we're pretty sure whose castle this is going to be. Chuckles. Get used to him. Lord Canterburyan British. There he is. Ooh-wee. Welcome, my child. Experience more. Gwynno sings Moo-eo-eo. Yola sings Ho-wee-o-wee-um. I'll change your tune then. No keys. The mess hall. Whoa. Keep forgetting about the keys. Phantom Fighter. The food stinks. Well. Cookie cries, like the food. No. Random man says good day. Storerooms. Ow! That just took like 100 hit points off me. Ah, useful. Sacraments. Curing, healing, resurrection, or recallings. I have no idea what recall is. 2 healings cost 200 gold piece. No. What else have we got in this castle? Locked doors. What's the mess hall? So, I wonder if there's anything outside the walls. Ah! Keep forgetting not to hold the keys down. So I know this is burning food, but it's always worth having a look. There could be somebody hidden around the back, or anything, really. Ah, there's a boat. No idea how you get to the boat. Okay. Sod off, Chuckles. Ah. No, we're going to leave again. Gotta keep holding the key down. And forgetting my own rules. I think there's any way across the water. Maybe a spell. Because this is just going to take me, yeah, back down the other side and out. So, right, let us find something to kill. So, let's not go into dungeons. The forests block your line of sight. That's what this darkness principle is. I think I was mistaken. I don't think day and night come into this yet. So, attack. Now, this is when things get different. As you can see, it's now not just attack, hit, attack, hit. Your attacks are actually on a battlefield. So, each character get to move, and then the enemies move. So let's let these come to me a bit. Okay, so player 1, attack, killed. Ah, that was a bit silly, really. Ah, so was that. So still don't have diagonal attacks. There we go. Anyway, so victory. And now when creatures die, they drop chests. You have to be stood on top of it, and then you have to pick which player. So my thief is obviously the one that should be searching. Even though he completely ballsed up there and set a bomb off. Well done. Oh. I think my wizard's just lost his dagger. Yes. Because daggers could be used as a ranged attack. I didn't realise. Oh hell. I forgot that my fighter hit points. Yeah, my fighter's I'm dead. Slegnor is dead already. Oh. So, Slinger's ranged attack. Get. Player search 2. Trap evaded, 26 gold. So, old Slegnor there. Survived for a... Yeah. That didn't go so well. Wow. That worked quite well, that sling. It's so nice having ranged attacks again. Whoa. Let's see what the range is on it. The entire length of the screen, apparently. That's awesome. And they're zombies. I thought they were skeletons, but fair enough. Oh, what? Literally, if you don't do anything, you force a pass. Oh. Yeah, I should really actually have checked what the spells were.